Mudavadi ama Mudavadi is about to lose his seat. It's just a matter of hours. Mudavadi is about to lose his seat. Why am I saying this? Because in that deal that they struck between Raila and Ruto, one of the casualties is none other than Mudavadi. Before I explain and I go into the details, if you are new to this platform, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly take a second, subscribe, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. So Mudavadi is about to lose his seat. Remember, Mudavadi was not there during the signing of that deal between Raila and Ruto. Another person who was not present was Wetangula. These two loyal leaders were not there in that signing. Now unaona Mudavadi amejitetea that before I ended, because he was attending a funeral in somewhere in Western, that before I ended he had a meeting with Raila and Ruto in the morning, and he gave his blessing before atoke akuje. So he was not akwenda your signing. But now things are coming out. Sudi is coming out to talk to Mudavadi indirectly. You know, when the president wants to speak, sometimes when he wants to send a message, sometimes he doesn't come out directly. Lazima anatuma watu wake wa mkono. So I want you to listen to what Sudi is saying, and then I'll come back and I'll give my reasons why Mudavadi is about to be axed from that office very soon. So watch this.
Nimesikia sasa mnasema ati Musalia ametumana hapa kusema pole. Sijui nani ametumana. Unajua lazima tuseme ukweli. Lazima kama mtu ni rafiki yako, awe ni rafiki yako ya ukweli. Ingekuwa Mluya mwingine amekufa hapa, ni mtu anajiweza hivi, akina Musalia wangekuwa hapa. Wangekuwa hapa. Na hakuna mtu rafiki ya Musalia na hao Waluya wote viongozi. Nikiuliza huyu rafiki yangu kiongozi hapa, huyu alikuwa rafiki ya Rama sana, na ndiye amekuja hapa. Wangekuwa hapa. Tena sasa wanasifia huyu jamaa wa signature. Wacha nikwambie bwana, mbinguni iko na matata mingi, wenye wataenda mbinguni ni wachache sana.
Yes, so you can clearly say Sudi sending a message to Mudavadi saying all what he has said. But in real sense, Sudi is sending a message to Mudavadi telling him that your goose is cooked. Wewe tunakutoa. You know, skipping that signing of that MOU, the people in UDA did not really like it. The president's team did not like it. The reason why Mudavadi was not there. And part of that deal, because Raila himself, remember, the only position that you can give Raila to feel like he's part of this government is that position of the prime minister. And that prime minister ni nani yako hapo? Si ni Mudavadi. And Mudavadi hakuna Kenya konayo. Mudavadi doesn't have votes. Dissolve party yake. He doesn't have a party. So he's a nobody in that Kenya Kwanza arrangement. This is somebody who has no votes, because Vihiga itself hakuna voters where he comes from. So this is a man who is left exposed, and the president can do whatever he wants with him. So there's main reasons. These are the reasons why I feel like Mudavadi, like the president, can do away with him akitaka. First, Mudavadi comes from Vihiga constituency. Mudavadi last time, even his area MP is from ODM. So Mudavadi technically has no influence. Mudavadi did not bring any significant vote to President Ruto. So even him being the prime minister, it was just Ruto trying to honor the MOU yenye walikuwa nayo with ANC. But in terms of influence and support, Mudavadi brought nothing to Ruto. This one you cannot compare with Wetangula. Wetangula brought the entire Bungoma County, akapatia Ruto and part of Trans Nzoia. So that is number one reason why president can do away with Mudavadi without feeling anything. Number two reason, Mudavadi doesn't have a party. He dissolved his party. So he has no negotiation power with the president. He's now under president's party. So the president can decide, because the president is the one who makes decisions. So he cannot challenge the president because he doesn't have a party. He dissolved his party, and it was gazetted just yesterday that ANC now no longer holds. It does not exist. So he was tricked into dissolving his party. Now he doesn't have a party. So even if he goes to Western, what will he go to talk about kama hana party? He will have to form another party. Number three, the MOU with Raila. Raila comes with a lot of influence than Mudavadi. And since there is no any other bigger seat that Raila anawezapatiwa apart from being president, the deputy president, ama the prime minister. Since the prime minister position is something that Kenya Kwanza just created, they can decide to give it to Raila. Because Raila can't be deputy president. That one, there have to be a lot of changes in some of the things for it to happen. He can't be president. Ruto can't allow that. So the only thing that has a particular ni seat ya Mudavadi, which was a creation of Kenya Kwanza and Raila and Ruto, so that Raila can feel at least the prime minister and waone vile kutaenda. So Mudavadi is being exposed, and you can hear Nani anaongea vizuri sana that it's like he's coming out directly to Sudi is like coming out to tell Mudavadi directly or indirectly that wewe tuna deal na wewe kuna vile kuna mali tumekuweka. So the politics of Mudavadi, and Mudavadi as a Mudavadi has never been a smart politician. One thing that, as much as you can blame Nani, you can say that Wetangula is weak, but Wetangula has always known that his power and his influence lies in his party for Kenya. That's why he will never dissolve that party no matter what. He will never dissolve that party. How many times has the president asked him to dissolve that party? But he still bado anakuanga tu na hiyo party for Kenya. And you want to understand why Wetangula pia his kazi yake iko hatarini. Because remember, right now ODM has taken majority of the seats in most influential committees in parliament. It is now ODM that is now running the show in parliament in some of these committees. Then ODM, trust you me, for them to feel more safe, more safe, they are going to go for the majority seat. They are not going to come for the president seat directly, for the speaker seat directly. They are going to go for the majority seat. They are going to demand that. And trust you me, Ruto at our pair. That is Kimani Chungwa will be disposed. Because right now, the way Kimani Chungwa ako, he has no influence. He cannot bring anything to the president. He cannot bring the Mount Kenya votes to the president. Cannot bring. So this is someone who can be used and dumped. Then after taking the speakers, after taking the majority seat, then they might now go for Wetangula. And trust me, when they go for Wetangula hatakuwa na say. Hiyo kiti itaenda. So there is a game plan for ODM pia in all this. And I don't know how game plan ya president ni gani, but as far as it stands, I think for Mudavadi, this is a done deal. Because in the MOU that they signed, it is allegedly they say that Raila is supposed to be given the prime minister seat, 5 cabinet positions, I don't know if it's 5 or how many, and 15 or 16 PSS positions. Unaelewa? And ODM to control some of the strong committees in the Senate. Not in the Senate, in the National Assembly. So it's a wait and see. But as far as it stands, Mudavadi goose is cooked. Mudavadi is going to lose that seat, and he will have nothing to say. He's going to be exposed, and I don't know how he's going to fight back. I don't know how he's going to fight back. But the president, akiangalia, he knows very well that Mudavadi will not bring anything to him. That is the reality. Mudavadi has no influence, he has no support base, he has nothing. So he's someone who is exposed. So I want you to watch this space and let's see how it goes. But that is my thinking, that as far as it stands, Mudavadi yeye na hiyo position, yeye na Kenya Kwanza, it's a because the moment he loses that seat, Mudavadi will not stay there. He will go back to the ground and start now criticizing the government. He might even join akina nani saidi akina Gachagua, akina Karua and all those likes, because that is what politicians do. Wale wenye wako aggrieved wanakutana pamoja, wanaendelea, they continue grieving, na wale wenye wanakula wanakaa kwa serikali wanaendelea kula. So that is how things work. So let's sit back and watch and see how things unfold. Anyway, if you have watched this video until the end, I would like to say thank you so much. And for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you. And people who comment and give their opinion in the comment section, I watch, I read, and I really appreciate you. I always don't like to respond directly so that it doesn't turn out to be like a blown out argument. But we really appreciate your feedback, because it helps us to build and to grow the community in this space. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye. The African Update.